Welcome to the Wasteland News Network. Today is March 10th, 2022, and a new Inside the Vault was just released. But first, a reminder that the Invaders from Beyond event still has 5 more days. It goes till the 15th, so if you're missing a plan, I'm missing one, we still have a few more days to finish up this event. The PTS will be reopening, and with it, we're going to be able to test 3 new public events, not seasonal ones, permanent public events. So let's have a look at the 3 new events. First up, we have the return of Test Your Metal. It was a really great public event that takes place in the Metal Dome that is currently on the map right now. But in my opinion, it's really fun. It's very fast-paced. It needed a buffed up end boss. That is the one thing, in my opinion. They just needed to buff up the end boss. The whole location is really nice, and you have these you're fighting alongside these gladiators of steel against these Rust Eagle robots, and it was a lot of fun. And you have a chance to get the all new Botsmith armor set, and there's quite a few plans. Each is like an individual piece: arms, legs, chest, helm, the whole bit. So there's quite a few pieces to collect there. So let's go on to the second new event. The second event is called Eviction Notice. As part of an effort to expand Foundation beyond its current walls, the settlers identified a nearby blast crater that could serve as a prime spot to set up a new encampment. Radiation within the crater posed a serious problem, but the resilient crew managed to engineer a solution in the rad scrubber. Once the hazardous environment was under control, they began construction. However, a sudden distress broadcast indicated that the camp had fallen victim to a vicious band of local super mutants. Head to the crater east of Foundation to oust any super mutants who remain there, and make sure to secure the rad scrubber so that the settlers can continue their work. If you're successful, you will earn settler faction reputation, some loot, and a chance to receive one of several 3-star legendary weapons with unique new paints. That sounds good. That's one of the few events that we've seen, an event that gives you settler faction reputation. That's really good. I can hardly wait to try this one out. And thirdly, we have Moonshine Jamboree. You're cordially invited to the Sunday Brothers cabin to take part in an indulgent celebration known as Moonshine Jamboree. While the Sunday Brothers themselves are long gone, it seems that a group of raiders were able to fix up their old handybot, Moonshiner Ned. The raiders appear to be long gone too, but Ned is still eagerly waiting for a little help rebooting the moonshine-fueled festivities. Meyer Magic Moonshine, the Sunday Brothers' flagship concoction, packs a special punch, noxious gulper venom. Once the jamboree begins, it will attract a horde of curious gulpers to the area. Take down as many of them as you can and deposit their venom into a nearby bathtub until there's enough to brew a new batch of moonshine. Also, don't forget to guard the stills amid the mayhem, or else this party will wind up being a flop. Collect enough venom and you'll earn Raider faction reputation, some loot, a few bottles of moonshine, and a chance to pick up a new melee weapon called the Gulper Smacker. This is great. Finally, instead of seasonal events, I love seasonal events, and it gets everybody back into the game, but for us that are almost daily players, having new events besides Dogwood Die-Off or, any of the other smaller events that nobody ever does. This is fantastic news. So as soon as this enters the PTS, probably in the next day or so, I'll definitely be doing videos on these. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you out in the wasteland.